Hope and optimism work together to set, pursue, and take action to accomplish goals while keeping a positive outlook for success and a brighter future. Together, hope and optimism help us face challenges with resilience, overcome obstacles, and maintain motivation and persistence, while they reduce stress and anxiety and improve mental health so we have better coping skills. And we can have better relationships, collaborate, and create supportive networks. Welcome to the Health Conscious Living Podcast. I'm Dr. Gayle Myers. In these uncertain times, where are you vibrating now? Are you in a high frequency energy of hope and optimism, or lower frequency of stress and pessimism? In episode 92, we heard the story of the federal worker who was extremely stressed at work and found the 3-minute meditation significantly lowered her stress level, changed her outlook and attitude. She was able to be effective and efficient at work and kept her sense of balance. Balance is an art form that we're constantly managing with all of our personal and work-life commitments. But it's especially difficult when life is continuously challenging and your future is uncertain. When I spoke with this federal worker recently, she reports that she feels she's wandering into the unknown every day. With over 100,000 federal workers losing their jobs, she feels the stress of her colleagues and their families. She cares about her work and helping people every day. She's always been able to rely on her unconditional positive expectation and trusting that outcomes would be okay. But this constant upheaval has her worried and uncertain of her future. She continues to do the daily 3-minute meditations, exercise, sleep, stays hydrated, eats well, and is deeply connected to her family and community. It's her state of mind that has her most concerned. What are hope and optimism? And how do they support our health and well-being, especially in unstable times? Hope is a state of mind and expectation that there will be a positive or beneficial outcome. Hope is a belief in fulfillment, seeing a higher purpose, trusting in a favorable result. The power of hope lies in the difference between holding on and persevering or giving up. Hope is both a protective shield and a path to orient, to accomplish a positive outcome or goal by taking specific action steps to achieve the outcome. Hope is future-oriented and provides a sense of purpose and direction, especially in difficult times. Optimism is seeing the best in a situation, believing challenges can be overcome. It's an attitude of positive outcomes and confidence in success. A 2024 study on the influence of hope and optimism on trajectories of COVID-19 stress, health, anxiety, and well-being during the COVID pandemic found that both hope and optimism were linked to lower levels of stress and anxiety and improved well-being during the pandemic. Optimism or positive expectations were crucial for better adjustments early in the pandemic. Both hope and optimism can be protective and increase resilience in a health crisis. Hope and optimism work together to set, pursue, and take action to accomplish goals while keeping a positive outlook for success and a brighter future. Together, hope and optimism help us face challenges with resilience, overcome obstacles, and maintain motivation and persistence, while they reduce stress and anxiety and improve mental health. So we have better coping skills and we can have better relationships, collaborate, and create supportive networks. The neurobiology of hope and optimism involves key areas of the brain like the prefrontal cortex for goal setting, decision making, and positive outlook. The amygdala, the survival part of the brain, informs how we perceive threats and opportunities. The hippocampus, that's involved in memory formation, connecting past experiences and future expectations. Positive states of hope and optimism produce neurotransmitters like dopamine and serotonin that help fine-tune mood, motivation, and proactive coping strategies to improve emotional well-being, resilience, and better physical health. A 2023 study published in the Frontiers in Psychology journal on hope for brain health impacting life course and society found both hope and optimism promote well-being for individuals and groups to help us adapt to adversity, drive motivation, increase resilience, promote mental health, and improve overall health and well-being. As humans, we're designed for survival and progress. As individuals, we adapt, innovate, and thrive in different environments. As groups, our learning, resilience, and cooperation are essential to move forward as a society. But hope needs to be balanced with realism. Unrealistic expectations can lead to making choices that aren't beneficial. An article in 2013 on the neural basis of optimism and pessimism found that for our survival and wellness, we need to balance optimism and pessimism. I would say we need to balance optimism with realism, and here's why. Optimism is seeing a positive future, possibilities, and success, while pessimism is seeing a negative future, worst case scenario, and doom and gloom, which leads to increased stress hormone cortisol and anxiety, unhealthy coping mechanisms, and negatively impacts mental health. Pessimism is linked to poorer health outcomes, higher rates of depression and chronic health, and lack of motivation to engage in healthy behaviors. There's often a continuum of optimism, pessimism. In some areas, we're optimistic, and in others, not so much. Optimism and pessimism involve different areas of the brain hemispheres, and we need both to make informed decisions for survival and well-being. The left hemisphere is involved with cheerful attitude, positive thinking, high self-esteem, and an optimistic outlook. The right hemisphere is involved with a doom and gloom viewpoint and negative thinking and focuses to exaggerate the negative, worst case scenarios, and a sense of insecurity. You may have been around people like this. It's a fine balance, and we can have both at different times. The pessimist can have little hope for the future associated with depression and inaction, where the over-optimist can lead to dangerous risks and behaviors. The difference in optimistic and pessimistic outlook is in the interpretation of the events or situation. When the optimist is looking for positive cues, their reticular activating system, the area of the brain that focuses on what's important and filters out distractions, is going to look for affirmative, positive information from the environment. that supports positive outcomes and maintains an internal assurance and lowers stress response. The pessimist looks for danger and negative outcomes as their reticular activating system filters in negative information that supports focusing on what could go wrong, lowering self-confidence and increasing the stress response. Negativity on the brain alerts the alarm systems, the amygdala, narrows focus, reduces creativity and possible options. Both are needed for balance so we don't take undue risks or stay stuck in inaction. But it turns out that a moderate amount of optimism is associated with better health outcomes, resilience, and greater overall life satisfaction. So it's better to be positive. How do we cultivate hope and optimism? From the 2023 article on hope for brain health impacting the life course and society, here are evidence-based behaviors to cultivate hope and optimism based on Newport Academy 2020, the connection between hope and mental health. 1. Focus on strengths. It nurtures hope and resilience and helps social bonding. Reframe negative thoughts. Shift to positive interpretations to bring pleasure and increase endorphins, those feel-good hormones, and a sense of self-confidence. 3. Practice hopeful thinking. Focus on goal-oriented thoughts supported by positive actions, which combats depression. 4. Increase self-esteem and self-awareness to boost optimism and well-being, like focusing on positive experiences and small wins that add up. Write affirmation notes to yourself and place them where you see them throughout the day. 5. Hang out with hopeful and optimistic people. Remember, positive social connections support well-being through bonding and mirrored behaviors. 6. Practice gratitude. Keep a gratitude journal to boost well-being, amplify happiness, and nurture hope. 7. Reinforce positive affect to uplift your emotions by exercising. And remember, regular exercise increases endorphins and brain-derived neurotrophic factor that help improve your mood and outlook. Connect with nature to uplift your mood. Practice random acts of kindness, which benefits the recipient, you, and those who witness your acts of kindness. 8. Boost resilience and find a sense of purpose to help cope with adversity and maintain positivity. A 2024 retrospective study in Stress and Health Journal of workers in the performing arts sector found in times of extreme stress adversity like the pandemic that hope and staying in a positive mindset and future-oriented thinking and action-oriented outcomes was more effective than mindfulness. Hope and positive mindset was found to predict resilience, professional engagement, and reduce distress over time, where mindfulness alone did not have the same effect. Another way of accessing hope and optimism is through grounding visualization meditation to help access your inner resources to sustain your well-being. Unexpected events can throw us off our routines and into unknown territory. It's during those times it's important to tap into our inner knowing, wisdom, and resilience. So you focus on the possibilities and the solutions and begin to see the action steps that you'll take toward a better outcome, creating a mental blueprint for success. Visualization meditation can help transmute negative energy, shift attention away from fears and anxiety to counter negative thinking and self-doubt, and promote an optimistic outlook. It helps raise self-awareness to recognize your strengths and capabilities, to stay focused in the present moment, and reinforce a hopeful perspective. It helps to face real life challenges with resilience and self assurance. When I asked the federal worker, how do the 3-minute meditations daily help you? She said, losing my unconditional positive expectation caused me to question my usual confidence and self assurance. The daily meditations were very effective in helping me return to my norm by grounding away the negative energy that's being focused on federal workers and restoring my energy with optimism, and my stress levels drop. I'm calmer, I have more clarity, and I find myself returning to my core principle of unconditional positive expectation. She said, I feel more confident and focused and productive. I'm more energized, connected to people I'm trying to help because there's less stress in the way. Transformational visualization meditation helps you ground and actively envision positive outcomes in realistic ways that you can succeed and empower optimism and hope. Here is a 3-minute meditation to help you shift from gloom to hope for your well-being. This 3-minute meditation is to ground in assurance at work and at home. I'm Dr. Gayle Myers, and I welcome you now to gently close your eyes, have your feet on the floor and your back supported, and say hello to your inner light and to spirit within. Say hello to your body and say hello to Source, that which gives all. Anything you envision, you create. So envision a beautiful big grounding cord as wide as your hips that starts just above the tip of the tailbone and extends 4,000 miles to the center of the planet, and give it a 1,000-mile root system so you're well anchored. Put a waterfall in the center of it so that nothing sticks and everything naturally drops to the center of the planet and disperses. So begin to release anyone else's thoughts, emotions, let it go. Anyone else's judgments and opinions, just let it go. Let it drop off. Any doubt or worry energy, just let it go. Any preoccupation, just let it drop to the center of the planet and it disperses. Anyone else's energy goes back to them as a healing, and you get your energy back to create something new. So now envision a beautiful golden sun above your head. It's the symbol of the infinite abundance of your true essence and life force. Write your name in your golden sun and give yourself love and self-love. Give yourself optimism, confidence, trust, and any other qualities of energy that you would like to have for your self-assurance. Give it to yourself and let that golden sun flow down into your crown and your heart, into every cell in your body, especially your heart, your lungs, your nervous system. Let it flow out into your energy field about 3 feet around you and into your grounding cord so that you're in a golden orb of your true essence, your life force, and all of the frequencies of energy you would like to vibrate in. Gently breathe, drop your grounding cord, and create a new one in present time. And write your name in your grounding cord so as you go about your day, you're grounded and present. Say hello to your inner light. Say hello to spirit within and to Source. Gently breathe, open your eyes, and notice something different around you. And have a blessed day. Thank you for watching. If you would like to work with me for more insight, go to my website and book a private session. And check out my latest transformational meditation. Have a blessed day.